Hello, I'm Dr. Karen Purvis, and I'm the Director of the Institute of Child Development at Texas Christian University in Fort Worth, Texas. For the past 10 years, our laboratory has been conducting research with at-risk children. Our primary research has been with children who are fostered and adopted. And out of the synthesis of a decade of work, we have developed an intervention that's called trust-based relational intervention. We believe that this intervention reflects the heart of God and the relationship of God with us as His children. We try to teach this intervention to parents who adopt and foster. This intervention is born out of the concept that a child who is harmed disconnects in important ways. That child doesn't understand what they feel, need, think, want, and they don't understand what you feel, think, need, and want. They are at risk for emotional behavior and spiritual meltdown. My professional calling has been with at-risk children, but this is also a personal calling, and this is also a matter of passion and my spiritual journey. Everyone who works with us comes to this work with great passion for bringing healing to children and their families. What I want to offer you in the times that we have together are insights garnered from our work, but principles that I believe are deeply rooted and founded in the heart of God and in the Scripture. We call our book The Connected Child because our goal is to connect with our children. We believe that's the heart of God for us. He loved us so much that He wanted to connect. That is the spiritual part of what we are. We're made, we're designed for connection, for fellowship with this loving God who created us. As we consider issues of how to connect with our children, I think of the way that the Hebrew fathers in the Old Testament days would stand and face towards Israel, face towards Jerusalem. And they'd cry out to God with a loud voice. And in Deuteronomy, the 6th chapter, we hear the prayer of the fathers of Israel. I can only imagine what it must have been like to be a child and to close your eyes and hear the sound of these voices of men resounding across the land, as the fathers would cry out in prayer several times a day, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one, and you will love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul and all your strength." That's the way God calls us to come to Him. And that's the way that we have to love our children in order for them to come to us. So, rooted in the Shema, the call to bring all that I am to God, is the work of the connected child, and that is to bring all that I am to my child and call them to me in like fashion.